we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from the GME studio, it's Good Morning Entrepreneurs.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Entrepreneurs.
Are you an entrepreneur who has felt like you were all alone on your business adventure? Well, you're in the right place.
You know, being an entrepreneur can be lonely and challenging at times, looking for people to bounce ideas off of and get feedback.
Welcome to Good Morning Entrepreneurs,
the show designed by entrepreneurs for entrepreneurs just like you.
Keep watching for your dose of entrepreneurial fun with the Roving Reporters and, of course, Kim and Carrie.
As we like to say around here, buckle up, Buttercup.
Welcome to Good Morning Entrepreneurs, show number 62, y'all. Can't even believe it. I am here with a beautiful crew today. Let me just say good morning to each of you. But I want to kick it off with, we are joined today by Kat Corchado, who is an incredible movement specialist, founder of Small Space Pilates, and famous host of the podcast Sisters in Service. We are also joined by Adam Rothenberg, who is the interview king and media personality and the creator of the Call Me Adam entertainment platform that if y'all haven't checked it out, you really need to. And today we have a special guest that I am so excited that she's here, and that is the findability queen herself. Denise Millay has graciously donned her queen wave and joined us for this show today. So thank you all for being here. And I am I'll call it infamous Kim White, who is the founder of the My Sexy Business team and community. And I am so happy to be with y'all today.
Good morning, Kim.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Can I just say that we have a king and a queen and a princess? So what does that make me? The pauper? What am I?
You're an icon, Kat. Let's be very clear. Kat is
Do
the
icons
icon.
do they wear crowns? Do they get...
Icons can do anything they want to,
That's
is
great.
what I heard.
Right.
Oh, man.
I just want to say out loud that Denise, next time you come, you need to wear your crown. I was actually expecting to see you in your crown.
I agree.
So,
I might do that. We'll see. It's right behind me. It's right behind me.
I was going to say, let's just be real. Denise, heavy is the head that wears the crown for many reasons. Tiaras,
The head that hurts when you wear the crown. It's so many jewels in it. It's very heavy.
Well, we have a jammed packed show today, so I think we should head right into Entrepreneur Land.
I love it. And what's today's theme for the show, Adam?
Today's theme is life over business.
And so this is a perfect lead in to something very special that is a surprise. We couldn't put it anywhere because she would find it because she is one of the producers. So we have to hide things around here. And Adam is my cohort in this crime. We hid this until today, but we have a little surprise we would like to share that represents actually this theme of life over business because she's living proof of what's possible.
Do it again.
I am amazing.
I
That
love
was
it.
awesome.
Happy birthday, Jillo, and happy 1-year podcast anniversary. Happy new book published. Happy 5K for the mazillionth year that you've been part of the Sounds of Silence 5K, and happy, oh my gosh, I've forgotten everything. But the main thing is happy us for you being in our lives. So there you go.
Oh, happy
Agreed.
publishing, I think is what you were looking for.
That may have been it, Adam. I think I failed epically, but we're just glad that Jillo is part of us and part of the team, and we're very grateful for her.
We all
Yes,
need a
we
Jillo
are.
in our lives.
I was just going to say that, Adam. We all do.
And on that note, as Jill is a great, great member of our community, let's go and take a look at some of the other things that have been happening in the community with the GME Chronicles.
Thanks, Carrie and Kim. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the GME Chronicles. My name is Jill Olish, and we have some exciting updates for you today on May 24th, 2024. The GME Chronicles is the celebration of moving the needle in our businesses, and we want to show you what is possible when we come together in business. Last week's events totaled in 18, which included Kat's Pilates classes, the Sounds of Silence 5K that I participated in, my book launch party, the Money Barista Club, and My Sexy Business hosted 6 mastermind sessions. On Clubhouse, Kat and Yvonne hosted their room on Monday. Adam and Denise hosted the My Sexy Business Not Creepy room on Wednesday, followed by mine and Linda's room on Thursday. And on LinkedIn Audio, Donna hosted her room on Tuesday. Adam posted 3 interviews. Kat and Yvonne hosted the Salty Sisters live stream. My Sexy Business posted a blog and 52 YouTube clips, plus went live with show number 61 of GME. 7 new podcast episodes dropped last week. Go give them a listen. Bearing It All with Call Me Adam, Stories with a Sunday Roast, Buckets and Boom Gates, Late Bloomer Living, Sisters in Service, 5 and 15 Interviews Leadership Series, and Mucked Up My Self-Care, who just happened to celebrate their 1-year anniversary. Congratulations! This week's total of 83 brings our grand total to 4,919 amazing things. We look forward to bringing you more updates next week. And if you are ready to join in on the fun around here, you can find us coming up at the Big Show and Tell with Donna, the Virtual Scavenger Hunt with Denise, the Stories with the Sunday Roast book celebrations with Linda, Website Royalty Workshop, and, of course, the Groundwork Brigade Mastermind Open House coming up on June 5th and 6th. Back to you, Kim and Carrie.
I love this segment every week, and seeing that number go up. And in celebration of that number, shall we cheer?
Yes, please.
Celebrate.
I'll get it right in a minute. Cheers, y'all. And I'm so proud of everybody, because that's not a number for one person. That's the number from the community coming together, and it's so impressive.
And we
I
just
love
want
what
to,
we do.
oh gosh, Kat, we're always so in sync when we speak every week. I love it. I love it.
Go ahead, Adam. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say, we also just want to remind everybody with these numbers that we all didn't start at however many things happened. We all started at 0, and then we released our first episode, or we had our first event. So we just want to make sure that you understand that you just have to get started with 1 and take it from there.
Well said, Adam.
Very
I
well
think
said.
that when we all start out as entrepreneurs, we all have lots and lots of questions. And with that in mind, Adam, what is our question of the week?
Here's a question from one of our viewers. How do I handle it when people are being ugly on my socials?
I better go last, y'all. I'm just gonna say, because I
spicy.
definitely have some spicy to say about this.
I'll go first and just say I believe in taking the high road and just not engaging with whatever brought that person to say those things, because there is no good outcome that can come from it. So you have to just let it ride. That's my opinion.
I'm with Denise. I take the high road and I don't engage. Most likely, depending on how offensive the comment is, most likely I will just delete it, and that will be that.
Well, I'm going to concur with Adam and Denise. I tend to think of it more as I'm not going to get in some kind of argument with someone online that I don't know, because it'll just keep going and going and going. So it's better to not engage. I don't delete it. I just leave it there. I just don't engage.
So I'll be a little more spicy than y'all, apparently, because I'm wearing red. I can be spicy today.
We're shocked, Kim. We're shocked.
I know. I'm so shocked. Well, this answer might shock everybody a little bit, because I think hurting people hurt people. So when someone is being a keyboard warrior, which Carrie's the one that taught me that term, they're hiding behind their computer screen. There's something up with them, because we don't put out anything that is offensive intentionally. We don't put things out that are going to harm someone else intentionally, ever. And so when someone is ugly to us, we also take the high road, but the high road is, I feel sorry for that person, because I feel sorry that they're hurting in a way that they feel the need to be ugly to us. We are such a no drama and no gossip and no harm, no yucky community, that when someone misjudges us or misunderstands us, sad that they don't have that support system themselves. That's what I'm going to say, because I think that cures some of that ugly. But I will say we've had a lot of ugly over the years. We have. And I am here to tell you that if anyone questions my princessness, because this is one of the funnies that I get all the time, people will say, "You're not a princess." How do you know I'm not? Because I am a very self-chosen princess, and I believe you can be what you want to be. So I am just going to put that out there. If you have ugly comments, just keep them to yourself. We do not want them. How's that?
Well said, Kim.
Yes.
Very well said. Not too spicy. True. All true.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. And with that, I think we're ready to move into another roving reporter. Our famous half of the Salty Sisters, Yvonne Marchese, is going to talk about entrepreneurship later in life.
Yvonne Marchese, age agitator, podcast host, community builder, branding photographer, published author, event speaker, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, guys. This is Yvonne Marchese coming to you as a roving reporter for Good Morning Entrepreneurs. I'm your resident age agitator here to talk about later in life entrepreneurship. And can I just tell you, I am in my happy place right now. I am in New York City, and I am here today to shoot an actor headshot for one of my favorite clients. And it occurred to me that sometimes as entrepreneurs, we forget to tap into being grateful for being able to do the work we love with the people we like. And I'm feeling pretty grateful right now, and I just wanted to bring that to your attention and see if you might be able to tap into that today too. That's all for now. Back to you, Kim and Carrie.
Oh my God, she's so wonderful. I'm so grateful for Yvonne as well. And Adam, she has a new book out called In Full Bloom, A Guide to Aging Playfully. And look at that picture. I mean, who else surfs on a daisy besides our wonderful Yvonne Marchese?
100% agree with you, Denise. We love our Yvonne. And you know who else we love is the other half of the Salty Sisters, the freaking fabulous Kat Corchado, who is going to provide us with a segment on health and wellness for entrepreneurs.
The freaking fabulous Kat Corchado, proud US Air Force veteran, health and wellness professional, founder of Small Space Pilates, podcast host, published author, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Carrie. Did you happen to do those hip stretches we did last week? Were you surprised at how tight your hips were? My hips are always tight. They're always going to be tight. But it's important to realize that you do understand that your hips are tight, but you're doing something about it. So let's go back into that 45-45 again that we did last week. Okay. What you do now is walk your hands forward and see, you can stop here, or you can bring your elbows down to the floor. Do you feel that? Especially that stretch in the front leg, in the upper thigh, almost at the top of the inner part of the thigh. And then bring it back up and help yourself up. Let's switch legs. Walk forward, you can stay here, or you can come all the way down. And this is the side that, oh, I feel a lot. You never want to hold your breath. And now help yourself up. So as always, make sure that this is appropriate for you to do. If not, always check with your physician and or your physical therapist. So until next time, back to you, Kim and Carrie.
Oh my God, Kat Corchado, can I just tell you that I just did that stretch this morning after I finished exercising. And like you in the video, when I went from, I forgot which side, if it was my left side or my right side, but whichever side it was, all of a sudden I went down and I was like, oh yeah, this is what Kat's talking about when you feel it on one side more than the other. Oh my God.
It's shocking, isn't it? You're just like, wait, what? What is it? Whose body is this? Do somebody else's leg? What's going on?
It amazes me how much tighter one side of the body can be than the other.
Absolutely, Adam. Totally agree.
And you know, if you are looking to get more from Kat, Kat offers a free week of her SS Pilates Club. So if you are now her online community, SS Pilates, is for women only. So if you are a woman and you are looking to get more Kat time, then you should connect with Kat to find out how you can take advantage of this free week.
Thank you for that, Adam.
You're welcome.
I think that it's time to go to our first commercial for Groundwork Brigade Mastermind.
This show is sponsored by
Groundwork Brigade Mastermind. Are you an entrepreneur who is focused on making an impact,
but you haven't figured out how to make an income doing it?
We spent years trying to figure out how to do both.
And we realized the business adventure is not a one-size-fits-all. I'm Kim White. I'm the founder and fierce leader of the My Sexy Business team.
And I'm Kerry Zarb, Aussie bucket of swearing sunshine.
And she's a brilliant entrepreneur, by the way.
We both understand how it feels to believe we are the only ones who can't figure things out.
So we decided to join forces so we could get in the trenches with you.
We lead a very special mastermind group so you can be confident in strategically implementing
the right things in the right order so that you too can get the best possible results.
We cover a variety of topics based on what you need,
including building a business that you own and doesn't own you.
We even address things like social media strategy and simple tech solutions.
If you would like to meet other entrepreneurs who are living proof of what is possible,
come and join us at Groundwork Brigade Mastermind Open House.
Oh, Adam, where would we be without Groundwork Brigade? all of
I
us.
have no idea. We would be very lost. And
We would be.
So grateful for it. We just want to remind everybody that open house is coming up on Wednesday, June 5th and Thursday, June 6th.
Oh, yeah. I better put that on my calendar. So, Adam, I think it's time that we go to our next Roving Reporter, our wonderful Donna Bender, for a segment on surprise and delight marketing.
Donna Bender is a certified givologist, branded product specialist, corporate marketing trainer, creator of the Giving Plan, show host, published author, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Carrie. This is Donna Bender coming to you today as a roving reporter for Good Morning Entrepreneurs. Today's surprise and delight marketing segment is on celebrating another wacky holiday with your clients. Today, I am dressed as a favorite national treat, delivering a box of surprise and delight donuts because National Donut Day is coming June 7th. So there's time to plan for that day and celebrate with your clients and employees some sprinkles of joy and circles of sweetness. Did you know that National Donut Day actually has historical roots? It was started back in 1938 to honor the Salvation Army volunteers who served donuts to the soldiers during World War I. So it's a day steeped in tradition, generosity, and of course, goodness. And how can we make this day even sweeter for our clients and employees? Well, here are some wholesome National Donut Day ideas. There is a do-it-yourself decorating kit. Comes filled with the essentials, the frosting, the sprinkles. It's a great thing to do with the whole family. You could also deliver a box of donuts to your clients, and don't forget to include the tumbler so that when the donuts are gone, you still stay top of mind. And then, of course, there could be some donut-inspired fun socks, or even a screen cleaner where you can have a sentiment letting your clients know how much you value the relationship. So as we celebrate National Donut Day, let's continue to spread the sweetness, one donut at a time. Back to you, Kim and Carrie.
She never disappoints.
Never, ever. And, Donna has her big show and tell coming up this Tuesday, May 28th at 1 p.m. Central Time. And I got to tell you, if you want more of Donna's wonderful, wacky suggestions and help, that's the place to go.
100% agree with you, Denise, on that.
I just don't think I want to make donuts. I just want to go and get them. But my birthday's in June 7th. I'm going to get donuts. I'm just going to say. So Donna sparks a lot of conversations with her amazing outfits. And speaking of conversations and storytelling, we are going to our next roving reporter.
Linda Bonney is a published author, conversationalist, writer, storyteller, podcast host, production manager, and GME roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Carrie. It's that time again. Good morning, entrepreneurs. Today, I'd like to talk about turning the volume down on our internal dialogue as entrepreneurs. I really need to take my own advice on this one because I feel like there's a lot of head talk that goes on. I will often rehash, rephrase, rehearse conversations before they actually happen. And it takes up a lot of my energy and a lot of my time. Can you relate to this? If we tune in for a moment and think about what is going through our mind as we are thinking of conversations we may have had or are going to have, it's interesting to hear what we are telling ourselves and what we might be worried about, what we might be excited about. There's a lot of indicators there. If we turn the volume down for a moment, take a listen, and maybe switch off some of those internal conversations that are happening. As entrepreneurs, we lead pretty busy lives. And so adding extra energy to these internal conversations doesn't always work out for the best. It creates a lot of tiredness. exhaustion, burnout, and at times confusion. I know for me personally, anyway. So I'm going to write myself a big note again to turn that volume down on my own internal conversations. And I really hope you can do the same thing. Back to you, Kim and Kerry.
You know, Adam, I just had this thought when she was talking. You know how we have all these tabs open on our computer? And I thought, wow, maybe we have these tabs open in our head also. So we have to close all those tabs, right? Oh,
Yes, that is a great analogy, Kat.
well, thank you. I'm here all week. And speaking of Linda, I don't know how she did this, but she has written 3 books, and she is having a book celebration Thursday, May 30th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And she does so much. I want to be like her when I grow up. I'm just going to say.
Yes, I agree with you. And somebody else I want to be like when I grow up is our next roving reporter, Denise Millay. And we are going to go into her segment of what is SEO helping entrepreneurs be found online.
Denise Millay, a findability queen, tech simplifier, game show host, published author, website builder, founder of M Media Group and GME Roving Reporter.
So Denise, can you tell me what SEO really is? Because I feel like this is such a misunderstood subject.
Wow. SEO stands for search engine optimization. And it's the process of doing different things to your content so that your listing and search results will be optimized and show up higher on the page. So potentially people will click on it more. So it'll be in front of people more as a search engine result. So you're optimizing your position of your content within search results.
Denise Millay, can I tell you, I have been struggling for so many years trying to figure out what SEO is, and watching your segment just now has finally helped me understand it. I love how you broke it down into such a bite-sized piece that I can finally understand what it is.
Oh, thank you, Adam. You are just awesome. I love your feedback. It fires me up. So that's cool.
Oh, good. Well, if you are looking for more with Denise Millay, our findability queen, then I suggest you connect with her so you can join her this coming Wednesday and Thursday for her virtual scavenger hunt, where she will show you how keywords can help you become more findable online. And that is Wednesday, May 29th and Thursday, May 30th.
Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome. And we are so excited to have you here with us this morning. I want to remind everybody that you are tuning in to Good Morning Entrepreneurs, and we are so glad to have you with us today for show 62.
Wow.
And today's theme, I can't believe it either. And today's theme is life over business.
Ah, fantastic. So, Adam, I think it's time, now that you've said that, to visit one of our sponsors, Ms. Carrie Zarb with the Money Barista Club.
Do you find your finances confusing or overwhelming? Well, guess what? You're not alone. I'm Kerry Zarb and I am the Money Barista. It's time to take away those sleepless nights, all the stress and pressure we feel from those flippin' digits. Finances can be hard, and this is why your seat at the virtual cafe is reserved in the Money Barista Club. Our meetups are held on the third Wednesday of each month at 6 p.m. Central Time, and I'm inviting you to join us to ask questions, gain access to resources so that you can get in control of your business finances. This is where coffee meets money. Are you ready? What are you waiting for? It's time for you to be in the driver's seat of your finances. Head over to kerryzarb.com/club to join me in the virtual cafe and start controlling the beans in your business today.
I
Oh
need
my-
Carrie to help me with my beans.
Carrie
I'm
is
just saying.
amazing with helping with the beans. She has helped me so much with my beans that I cannot wait for the Money Barista Club every month. I'm so excited to be there to work on my beans. She really has made me feel like my business finances are my best friends.
I can't wait to be a part of the club. I feel left out, so I'll get there, Carrie. I'm coming. And speaking of Carrie Zarb, who is our next roving reporter for the Money Barista?
Carrie Zarb is a rock star podcaster, brilliant entrepreneur, director of Zinc Business Solutions, cover girl, mastermind leader, and GME roving reporter.
Let me introduce you to Carrie Zarb, the Money Barista. In her famous words, let's go, it's coffee time. She also says happy biz beans to you because she's a financial guru. She hosts the Money Barista podcast. She has the Money Barista savings tool that she created and has saved over $100,000 for this community. She also is the leader of the Money Barista Club, where she helps everybody get in control of their finances, and she's the author of the Money Barista book, All Things Money and Coffee. She loves beans of all kinds.
Welcome to the Virtual Cafe for this week's segment about business finances. And I want to bring a different topic to the table today because we are going to talk about the engine room of your business. I want you to think about planes, trains, cars, boats. They all have an engine, and engines need regular maintenance. The engine room of your business is your business finances, and therefore that space needs you to give it regular maintenance. What's the service schedule on your business finances? How are you looking after the engine room of your business? I want you to consider what this looks like on your schedule. You need to make it work for you. Just like when we service our cars, we send them to the workshop or the mechanic, and that goes by a schedule. However, cars probably need a little less maintenance than our business finances. I would recommend that you're working on your engine room at least once a month, if not more often. So think about what that maintenance schedule looks like for you so that you have a healthy engine for your business. That's all today from the Virtual Cafe. Back to you guys in the GME studio.
Adam, I think my finances become, even though I'm not part of the Money Barista Club, have become more top of mind only because of what Carrie's been talking about. So I think it's something we all have to pay attention to. Would you agree?
I definitely agree with you, Kat. It's definitely important. And Carrie makes it so easy to keep your business finances top of mind and to work on them because she has the Money Barista Club.
And speaking of which, if you are willing or want to, the next club is Wednesday, June 19th at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
So you should connect with Carrie to find out how you can join the club. Kat, that's your birthday month. That could be your birthday gift to yourself.
Right? Oh, June's going to be huge. I'm just saying.
Can't wait. Well, somebody else I can't wait for is our next segment, which is Military Minute with Kat Corchado. And today she's going to be talking about helping other veterans find their business steps.
Can you tell me what would build confidence in someone who is out and trying to find their passion, and how can we help with that?
If you're already on that path of finding your passion, and maybe you have found it, and I think the confidence starts there, because then you might start to think, what if, how can I, where can I go, what, all of those things. And I feel that when you get to a stopping point, and every entrepreneur gets to this point where you get stuck and you don't know what to do and you don't know where to go. To get through that sticking point of where do I go from here is when you start thinking about, where can I get a business coach? And not just any coach. Do your homework. You're going to make some mistakes, but you learn. You don't know what you don't know, and you learn as you go. You learn what you don't want. Then you find the perfect coach, and you find one that says, ask until you're clear. It's not a straight path. That's what I want to say. And if you keep your mind open and realize there's going to be some hard things, but then you're going to look back and go, whoa, I learned how to do that. And then you keep it moving. So I think the confidence is in the small steps. It's in the realization of, I need something. Maybe you need to change your way of thinking, unravel some things, the way you've been doing things. Maybe you need to pull back and realize, okay, I've been beating my head against the wall when all I had to do was this. I hope that answered your question. I answered it a lot from the stuff that I have learned along the way. And those are the things that I think that have helped me.
Wow.
I know.
Kat has such a big heart for veterans and shares so much valuable information for them to help them move along into their next phase of their lives. It's just heartwarming.
It is. One thing I have to say is that I loved in this segment that she was talking about how you finding your right business coach. And I just feel every day, I'm just so grateful that I have found the My Sexy Business community and that we have Kim as our coach and leader and guidance from her. And yeah,
it's a lot. It's wonderful. But you know, Adam, I think that there are many components of things that we have to learn as entrepreneurs. And one of them is how to incorporate self-care. And our amazing Jill Olish who is out here helping mama entrepreneurs and others learn exactly that today.
Jill Olish is the founder of Mama Outspoken, executive team leader, postpartum awareness advocate, vision board party host, event coordinator, podcast host, GME associate producer, and a roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. As entrepreneurs, I don't believe that we always consider self-care as being a part of what we do for work. And we need to remember to give ourselves the space to put that into our routines and our daily calendars, because that can cause for burnout, for being overworked, and ultimately not loving what we do. So remember to give yourself a little bit of space in your calendar to have some self-care time, alone time, time to brainstorm, to rejuvenate, to bring some joy to your life so you don't lose that spark of your business. Back to you, Kerry and Kim.
Yes. Thank you, Jill. And she is an author, a new author of her book called Mama Outspoken. And we're so proud of it. And I can't wait to read it.
And it is available now that you can purchase it through Amazon. And I cannot wait to, like Denise, I cannot wait to read more about Jill's story.
Well, I have read it, y'all. Just saying. Just so everybody has a FOMO. It is so it's so good though. Jill did a lot of like vulnerable sharing is what I'm gonna call it. So it's the real stuff, and she's done an amazing job. But Jillo, again, happy birthday, and everyone go buy Jillo's book for her birthday. You buy the book and take it to your house for her birthday.
That's a great gift idea, Kim.
I have so many books that are in my Amazon cart. I'm just saying. And I love the fact that when we talk about self-care, we tend to think that it's a lot. You know, we have to take a lot of time. And self-care can be as something as simple as just taking 5 minutes of just breathing and not thinking and not doing. So I love what Jill has done. Congratulations, Jill, on everything, because you are amazing. And one of our next amazing Roving Reporters is coming up with entrepreneurs in entertainment.
Adam Rothenberg is a media personality, interview king, clubhouse manager, published author, event coordinator, red carpet correspondent, GME associate producer, and roving reporter.
Thanks, Kim and Kerry. It's Adam, and I'm back in the closet for yet another edition of Behind the Curtain. Now, several weeks ago, I talked about actress Jennifer Bassi, who you know as man-hungry Marion Colby Chandler from ABC's All My Children. In my previous video, I talked about Jennifer reaching out to her press rep to ask me to interview her for a project that she had going on. And I showed, while we were live on GME, I showed a picture of the time that I met Jennifer back in 2002 at the off-Broadway production of Moliere's Tartuffe. Now, what I didn't get to share then, that I'm going to share today, is that I sent Jennifer a copy of that picture that she and I took to the All My Children studios. And several weeks or several months after sending that picture, in my mailbox, I got a signed photo from Jennifer, as well as a note on the back of the picture thanking me for coming to the play. And I have to say, fast forward to several years later, when I get to interview Jennifer and remind her of the time that we met at Tartuffe, which I'm 90% sure that she remembered. And I really have to say that is because of the thank you note that I sent her. And I just want to reiterate and continue to be living proof, like Donna Bender shares, that writing a thank you note to somebody is a way to keep yourself top of mind and to be remembered by them. And I truly do believe, because of that thank you note and the copy of the picture that I sent to Jennifer at the All My Children studios, that is one of the reasons she remembered me when I got to interview her. So that is today's Behind the Curtain story. It's back to you in the GME studio.
You have such amazing stories, Adam, and if you don't know, Adam is the king of interviews, and he has so many of these behind the curtain stories on his entertainment platform. And you need to go there, check it out. But I know in my heart, Adam has a picture for us. I just know he does.
I do, Kat. You are so right. So the picture I'm going to share today. Now, last time I talked about Jennifer Bassi on the show, I showed the picture of her and I from Tartuffe. So now today I'm going to show the postcard that she sent me, and hopefully you can see the handwritten note here where she says, "Thanks so much for coming to the play. All the best, and hope all's well. Love, Jennifer." And then this part of the postcard, it was at the time she was in the process of getting new headshots. So she said, if you want a new one, just let her know. And so I wrote her a second letter that said, I would love a new headshot. Whenever you get it, you can send it to me. And I gave her my address again. And that's what I did. And I'm not going to say whether I got a copy of it or not yet, because that I'm going to save for another time.
Ah, cliffhangers. What do we have, a soap opera or something?
Yes, Denise. My life is one soap opera after another.
Soap opera, that's it.
Yes.
I was going to say, I used to watch All My Children way, way, way back in the day.
I did too.
And the fact that I would sit there hung when they do that dun dun dun, you're like, I was like, oh.
I actually feel like I learned some of my business techniques from Erica Kane, I have to say.
Oh,
interesting.
Yes.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. We'll see.
No, it was, because she was always confident, no matter what, she was always confident in what she was putting out there. And I mean, especially when she had with like everything that she did. And I just, I picked up a few pointers.
Number one fan. So on the heels of that, let's go to another one of our sponsors, the Buckets and Boom Gates podcast.
Once upon a time, there was a princess from Oklahoma living a traveling life in Texas.
When along comes an Aussie bucket of swearing sunshine,
When these two girls from opposite ends of the globe met in February 2021,
even the universe did not know what it was in for.
Determined to solve world problems for entrepreneurs, we still to this day learn just how similar we are.
We have found our passions were too strong not to unite and become the partners in change that we are.
What is a bucket and a boom gate?
So a bucket is basically a category or a way to change how you're looking at something big.
And a boom gate is a way to protect ourselves. Sometimes we need a boom gate to protect ourselves from ourselves.
We have lots of experience of our lifetimes of business, and we want to share that with you.
We look forward to bringing you weekly episodes of the Buckets and Boom Gates podcast.
I love the buckets and boom gates. I love it. And speaking of boom gates, we are going to have our Princess Kim White with Princess Speak because I think it has something to do with that. I'm just going to say.
Thank you, Kat. So today's Princess Speak words or phrase is having a business that you own that does not own you. This is one that trips a lot of people up whenever we talk about this because they don't understand what that means. And so I'm going to tell you about an incident that I had many years ago, but I was sitting in my conference room in my building, looking out the window. The sun was coming up, and I recognized that I couldn't be away from my office. I couldn't be away from my business, or it wouldn't happen. Like the things that were going on wouldn't happen. My business owned me to my middle. It absolutely was going to take my life because it had consumed me. I didn't have time to do family things because someone needed me at work. I didn't have time to do other things because the business was calling. So I insert record screech here, like I made a different decision and I learned how to build a different kind of business. And I am here to tell you our community is not for those who want to hustle 24/7, who don't want to take a break, who don't want to have a life. That's not who our community is for. And I'm not the right princess for you if that is the case, because I will tell you that is no way to live. You do not want to come to the end of your life and look back and realize you spent your whole life building something that now you're not even the one that's going to get to enjoy it. So I think it's really important to know when you are building a business, why you're building it a certain way, how you're building it matters. And I just feel like this is a very spicy, but very important conversation to have.
I actually think, Kim, you have a famous quote about this. And I believe the quote is, don't take your dreams to the grave, take them to your life.
I haven't even thought about that in a while, Adam, but it is true. That is true. You don't want to take your dreams to the grave with you. You want to spend your life loving your life and doing the things that build your life and support your life. Your business is a way to support your dreams and support your life.
I think it's hard for people when they think about owning a business. It's 24/7. That's what they think about. And I remember the first time you said, you want me to slow down? And I was like, yes, please. Thank you. I'll have some more of that. And it's when you put down those boom gates, because at first you think, I can't do that. But then when you do, you're so much better because of it. Having a hard stop at a certain time, having days when you take no phone calls, no emails, nothing. It's magic, you guys. I'm just going to tell you, once you put one boom gate down, then you've got another boom gate down, and all of a sudden everybody's got boom gates, but it's well worth it.
Here's a boom gate. Here's a boom gate. You get
Everybody gets one.
Exactly.
You know, and I agree with everything you're saying, Kim, and I so appreciate you, because it is our natural tendency when we go out on our own to equate success with how much you put into it, as opposed to being smart about what you do and being realistic about what your goals are. We don't have to follow those people looking for $1 million in a weekend. You know, we don't have to have that as our goal. We want our own goals, and being specific about them enough so that we can have them as part of our life, not our life. And I so appreciate you and the community, because that's helps me keep me on the straight and narrow.
Thank
And
you, Denise.
I think starting out small is something that has been very helpful for me. For instance, Kim, you mentioned one thing you're a big proponent of is, like Kat said too, slowing down. And Kat has always been talking about, she has her Catitude days, and she makes that on Sunday. And so based upon all those conversations, I've adopted my Sunday as my vacation day. I don't have a special name for it yet. So Kat, if you have any suggestions, I'm open to them. But I do make Sundays as my day where I don't do anything. And that allows me time to just relax. It allows me, I know that's dedicated time I'll get to spend with Angelo. And this way I can do some things. I mean, my ultimate goal would be to not work at all on the weekend, to have both Saturday and Sunday off. So sometimes what I'll do is I will get up early on Saturday. I'll do an hour or two, maybe 3 of work. And then the rest of the day I will be dedicated to not doing it. Or if Angela and I have something in the morning, I'll do some work in the afternoon, but there's like buffer time there where I know at night I'm not going to be working, and then Sundays I don't do anything.
Well, you know, Adam, my Sundays are the Queen's Day, so maybe you need the King's Day.
Oh, I like that.
I love it.
Thank you,
I love it,
Denise.
y'all. Well, and I want to throw this little bit of spicy into this too. And thank you for all your sweet words, all 3 of you. One of the things that I think of is, what can you be happy with? So when you're thinking about building your business and you're thinking about the financial part of what you want, can you be happy if you're making $10,000 a month? Can you be happy if you're making $25,000 a month? Can you be happy? Because I think this is where we get tripped up, is we get on this, treadmill, or this mouse wheel, really, that's not really going anywhere. And we think we got to hustle, but we're not really stopping to think, what are we hustling for? Are we hustling so that we can put $100 million in the bank that somebody else is going to end up with? Are we, I just feel like this is a reality check for everybody. Can you be happy with, $100,000 a year? Can you be happy with $500,000 a year? Can you be happy with $1 million a year? Or do you really need $1 billion? And there's nothing wrong with making money. It's that drive and that hustle where you're consumed or obsessed. Where is the line for you? Where is that boom gate, Kat? And I thank you for the reminder of that word in particular, because where is that boom gate of what's enough? What makes you satisfied enough that you actually are painting, that you are actually, going roller skating, that you're going on trips, or you're doing things that you enjoy? Where is that line for you? And I think any business owner, or even anyone entertaining entrepreneurship, needs to have that line drawn, because when we don't, we get into that mode of it's never enough, and we're just going to keep going and going and going, and that's just not healthy, y'all.
I think that line is different for everybody. I think for one person, like I might be satisfied with making $10,000 a month, but somebody else might say, no, I need to make more, because maybe they want to build a castle on an island somewhere, and $10,000 a month is not going to cut it for that. But for somebody else who just wants to do a weekend getaway here, a weekend getaway there, $10,000 a month might be more than sufficient.
I would like to try out the theory. So if anyone has $100,000 and you want to test it out, I'll try to be happy with it. I'm just, we'll do a test. I'll be a test subject.
And Kat, whatever you're not happy with, you can just send that extra over to me. So
I'll participate in that study. Add me on the list.
Y'all are
Just
so
saying.
funny. So funny.
It is a big risk, though, if you don't set the goal, if you're not deliberate about what you want, because you can just churn forever and not really know what you're looking to get.
I love that word. That needs to be one of the Princess Speak words. We might have a different definition of it than the business world when it comes to it. But I think when you think of churning something, it's constant turnover, constant. That's not really going anywhere. And when you are churning for a reason that you haven't stopped to consider what that reason is, you can churn for no reason. And I love that you said that, Denise. That's like really good.
Thanks.
And for the record, maybe we should just go ahead and go there as well, because we get a lot of looks, I'll just say, because we are the My Sexy Business team and we have a My Sexy Business community. Like, there's a lot of things about this word that people push back for, but I'll push back again because sexy is very iconic and it's something that's long-term and lasts. And that's what sexy businesses are to us, is it's a business that supports our lives long-term. It's something that is iconic. People will remember us for a very long time because we did business well. We treated people well. We honored what we said. We loved on people. And I think all of those things are very important when you're building a business. Don't get caught up in the $1 million by a weekend again. Don't get caught up in the I'm going to be a creepy marketer. Don't get caught up in any of those things, because it's just very important that we do business well and that we set it up to support us, not to take our lives. So life over business again, y'all.
And it's hard to do. It is hard to stay on that straight and narrow when things happen and you feel like you should be doing more. But, I guess as somebody told me, you have to be deliberate and have faith in yourself that you are going to succeed, as opposed to just supporting yourself with actions,
So let me just say this as our final closing statement. May you, our incredible entrepreneur watching, have a business that you own and doesn't own you, so you will also have a life over business. Love y'all, and let's dance it out.
Join us next Friday at 7 a.m. Central.
This is the team signing off for Good Morning Entrepreneurs.